Hi, this week I've been working on this thing over here. It's a new card called the filter card, and it makes it easy to create interactive visualizations and notebooks by allowing to create visual filters based on the inputs or some of the inputs, and using the output to create other cards, derived cards, that will react whenever the filter changes, which will refilter the output, generate new output. So all the cards that depend on the filter card will update whenever the filter changes. So now I will show how it works. Let's say I have this table over here. I will create this new filter card, and I can add all the columns. And it's like a query, but it has this extra section here. So if I want to filter by quarter, by line, and by amount twice, minimum, maximum, and range, it will create these 4 filter sections. And I can say that I want to filter the quarter with select. I will leave search for line, and I want greater or equal, and the second one to be less or equal. I can change the label here to make clear which one is which. If I want, I can also rename the name of the filter. And all the filters by default are added to this condition if they are not there. We can change this. This is a formula editor, so I can add like something like or instead of and here if I want. Or I can make any formula for the filter. And this condition will filter the outputs, and the form created that I can see over here will update its values, for example, on a select or the ranges in a slider, based on the inputs every time the input changes. So we don't have to do anything to add the values to select or set the ranges to the inputs. And we can play with the form here to see the outputs changing. When we are happy, we can either set it to read only, which will only show the form, or probably we want to use the outputs to create a visualization or any other card. So here, if I create amount by country, and I can use the magic wand, select area map, use the magic wand again, and say number to color in range, and use this color as the color for the country. So now I have this map, and I can create a layout and put the filter and the map. I won't do the other ones because it will be long. And when I'm ready, I can share it. And when I open, it will not load the data, or yes, yeah, I configured it correctly. And I will, by default, configure the ranges and values, and I can start playing. And like the other one, it will update anything that is related to the filter when it updates. Here I can see how many are being kept according to a total, in case we get 0 outputs, to know if it's because there are 0 inputs or because they are all being filtered. And other than that, the filter is just like a select, as I said, with this extra section. We can change the labels. We can change for different, for the type of the input, it will provide us with different forms. Like for text, it will have search and select and multi-select. And if we use search, we can say how to match equal, ignore case, fuzzy equals, or equals ignore case, contains. For numbers, all the common comparisons. And for dates, pretty similar to numbers. So this was the new filter card for Instadeck. And if you have any questions, just contact me on social media. Bye.